right there with me? Ooh, it feels good right there. Thank you. Wait, can everybody hear me? Yes? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Thank you all for coming out to celebrate Little People's Class of 2025 Pre-K graduation. Today is a very special day. Today we celebrate your child's life and times in pre-K. It's hard for many of you to believe that the time has come that your babies will be starting kindergarten. When your children first started preschool, there was a lot of separation anxiety. The beginning of a new school year is like that for a lot of children and their parents. The beginning of the school year was a time of building trust with the children and with you. It was a time of building relationships together and creating a team with one shared goal, providing your children with what they needed to develop and grow as preschoolers. That trust was built, relationships and teams were created. We moved through the year as a team, growing and learning and building a foundation your children will take with them to kindergarten. And now, it's very hard for us to believe your children are leaving us. You have entrusted the most important thing in your lives to us, your child. We can't tell you how much we appreciate your trust. We thank you for sharing your children with us, and we thank you for allowing us to be part of your family during this time. And now guess what? It's the end of the year, it's time for your children to move on, and it's us, the teachers, who have the separation anxiety. We will miss your children more than you know, but we smile through the goodbye tears because we're so grateful to have been part of their lives and your family during this time. Miss Lee and I would also like to thank the teachers today. Thank you for your dedication to the children and their families. Thank you for your thoughtful planning and time invested in the lives of each and every one of these children. So we're not going to do the diplomas first, we're going to have a little fun. Ms. Lee and I came up with who's most likely to awards to give to the children. So guys, when we call your name, you can raise your hand, or you can go, actually just go step between Miss Christina and Miss Megan so you can get your award. So when I call your name, you're going to go between Miss Christina and Miss Megan, okay guys? The person that's most likely to call everyone baby bro, even though she doesn't have a baby bro, Milani. You should? Okay. Miss Lee's just going to walk it to you guys. The person who's most likely to ask for a hamburger, Jaquan. The person who's most likely to want a Spider-Man coloring page every day, Ace. The person who's most likely to observe their surroundings, Ezekiel. The person who is most likely to tell you how it is, Jalil. He's down there. The person who is most likely to shock you with their personality, Mila. The person who is most likely to dress themselves, Historia. The person who is most likely to come in with the best snacks, Emmeline. The person who's most likely to go somewhere fun after school, Scarlett. The person who's most likely to wear some cool kicks, Tracy. The person who's most likely to ask for Miss Lee, Jamie. The person who's most likely to ask, what's for dinner? Omara. The person who's most likely to be involved in the most sports, Ryan. The person who's most likely to ask for their baby brother, Jackson. The person who's most likely to tell you the craziest stories, Hunter. The person who's most likely to ask to go for a slushie after school, Silas. The person who's most likely to ask for Miss Nicole, Alina. The person who's most likely to be the teacher's assistant, Eliana. The person who's most likely to brighten your day, Connor. And one of my favorite ones is the last one. The person who is most likely to yell, "Go Steelers," but she really means "Go Eagles," Paisley. Huh?
No, she does not.
Like she's so mad at me. You ready for the song? Oh. Okay, guys, turn around and put your paper on your folder. Okay, the kids have been practicing a song, and they've been working really hard the last couple of weeks, so they're going to sing a song to you guys. Face your parents, guys. Turn around and face your parents. Face them.
Why is it not working?
It is my great honor to introduce to you today our graduating class. As they turn the page to the next chapter of their lives, they'd like to say something very special to you. Thank you.
Now we're going to give the teachers a chance to say something.
Hi, I'm Miss Megan. I have seen these kids for the last 2.5 years, most of them. Some of them are fresh faces this year, but all are equally loved by me. These kids have done so many wonderful things over the course of the last 2.5 years that I've been with them. They've taught me more about myself than I've probably taught them about themselves. It is going to be a sad day for me tomorrow, or Monday when I show up to work and some of their faces aren't there. It has been a joy having your kids with me. It has been a joy teaching your kids. And the aha moments, the light bulb moments that I've got to see over the last 2.5 years, I will carry with me for the rest of my lives. I love you guys. I'm going to miss yous.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Christina. I'm the Blossoming Minds teacher, or as my room likes to call it, Pre-K 3. Sometimes it gets crazy at Little People, so I've been able to establish a relationship with each child. You have some pretty funny children. They keep us on our toes all day. But it has been a very good year. We started off very small. Some of us didn't know each other. We're ending the year all as friends. We're ready to go to kindergarten. We can write our letters, our names, our shapes. And I just want to say to my graduates, you guys are awesome. I'm going to miss you so much, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. Love you guys.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Addie. I work in the Pre-K 2 room. I started back a couple months ago, so I didn't get to start the whole year off with friends, but I know most of my friends here from a long time ago. Some are fresh faces, like Miss Megan said, but working and learning every single day with the same kids and the same faces grows a strong bond that is very hard to shake. So I'm glad that some will be back for the summer, but it's very sad to say goodbye to the rest that are going off for the summer and heading to kindergarten. But it's a new chapter. It's going to be so fun for you guys, and I know you guys are going to do great in kindergarten.
Now we're going to present the kids with their diploma. So when we call your name, when Miss Lee calls your name, you guys are going to come up to Miss Nicole and you're going to get your diploma, and then you can look and wave to your parents, and then you're going to go back in line, okay?
Ready? Jackson Bowman. Connor Bowser.
Jalil Corley. Emmeline Cruz Almer. Mila Figueroa. Silas Kennedy Houghton. Alina Lugo. Scarlett Martin. Tracy McGowan III. Ace Nady. Historia Nagel. Jamie Ortiz. Ezekiel Picard. Jaquan Reed. Amara Rose. Paisley Ruth. Milani Solar. Eliana Vargas. Hunter Watton. Ryan Wilson.
Congratulations, you're officially a pre-K graduate. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Let's congratulate them one more time. So if everyone can remain seated until all of our graduates have exited, And then we will exit row by row, beginning with the front row and then just working our way back row by row. The children will be seated downstairs waiting for you, and we'll release them when we see you. So afterwards, join us downstairs to take pictures, and there's refreshments down there. Just please, if you can clean up after yourself, because this is not our space, but we would like to thank Zion Lutheran Church for allowing us to utilize their space, especially on such short notice. And there is brochures for the graduation and then also for their summer program on the stands right outside of here, and then also when you get downstairs. Thank you.